All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another great episode of Kendra's Corner Comedic Edition, man. I got two of my favorite, like returning guests. These people are funnier than your favorite comedians. Like Dave Chappelle takes notes from each and every one of them. Okay. But before I go ahead and bring my first guest to the stage, I need y'all to please make sure y'all like, y'all comment, subscribe, y'all turn that notification bell on so y'all are not missing any more of these exclusive interviews, comedic outtakes, the whole nine. My first guest I'm bringing to the stage, he likes saying goofy things during sex. He once told a woman, "Tell daddy you're sorry for misbehaving." Dwayne, can you please, man? I hope you retired those lines, making women say, "Oh, tell daddy." Please tell me you retired that.
Your intros are getting worse and worse and worse, making me look bad. Come on, Kendra. I would retire
Welcome
those
to my show.
Don't call me daddy. That is all I'm saying. That ain't for me. That ain't for me. There are people that like that shit, and I do not. So that's cool. That would freak me out. As a father, it's Father's Day. You're gonna do that to me on Father's Day weekend, the day after Father's Day. Damn it, Kendra. That hurt. That hurt a little bit.
We'll see if our next guest, if the next guest is probably worse than yours. Before he drinks, he eats liver, so the liquor doesn't know which liver to attack. Louis, you're a smart man.
Yeah, that's just true. I don't know why. I don't know why that's considered insulting. You should all be doing that. I feel like.
I think it has a good sound logic to it.
Yeah. As many livers as you can get in you. Just that way you can continue living your life how you want to. Apart from eating so many livers, that part I don't want to do, but the drinking part helps.
You swallow it whole, so it looks like a whole liver.
I've never to this day still have not had liver. Like I don't know if I'm
You're better
childish
off.
or if I just.
Gross.
Oh, it is. What else is in the top 3 tier nasty? Y'all need to cancel this completely. Remove this food. What's something else?
Top, without a doubt, no question. I had it one time in my life. I'll never have it again. It's a whole long, gross story, but I had sea urchin when I was in Japan one time.
Sea urchin?
Like, yeah, it is the consistency, color, and everything. It looks like baby shit. And it's disgusting. And I would never eat it again. I did it because just for cultural reasons to be nice, and it will never happen again. I knew exactly what I was doing, and it was gross, and it was exactly what I thought it would be. It's like it's like snot consistency to be gross.
I don't know that I'm weird. I legitimately like everything. I think the worst thing I've ever had is just when I'm teaching my kid to cook and he puts salt and stuff. That's the only time that I really ever feel like I can't ever have food again. He likes putting salt until the food is no longer able to be eaten.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah. That's bad. Dwayne, I know you got a couple of kids.
As far as I know.
Are your children pretty good cooks? Before I know one of them is off in college. Are they pretty good like cooks, or are they basic?
The son is pretty basic. I think he's gotten better. My daughter, if she sees this, she'll get mad, but she thinks she's a better cook than she is. She's pretty good. But like she is now going to start going to school actually for culinary arts. So I think she'll get real good. Yeah. She started off with, STEM, and that's not her. And I knew that wasn't going to happen. So now she's going to culinary arts, which is good. But when I was especially when I was putting on a lot of weight, she used to bake a lot, and I didn't appreciate that, to be honest. Because you can't be like, no, I can't eat that. Why? Dad's fat. You can't say that. Like, yeah, these are great, babe.
Did you try to? Were you ever? You know what, Dwayne? I know I've seen you before. You was Santa at 20 years ago at the mall. Like I asked you for a PlayStation 3 and you didn't give it for me. How dare you?
I didn't. To be fair, you had been bad that year. Really.
Just
you can only do so much.
Just every year, it sounds like.
Yeah. It's because of the way you introduced yourself to me. That's the thing. You made some crap.
It's number love. Let me ask y'all before we go to our first interesting news of the week. Louis, let me ask you, were you pretty like, how did you learn how to cook, or were you pretty much basic a lot of your life?
I was very basic most of my life. It wasn't until I went through, it's not even a funny story. I went through like deep depression, and I was like, I need to get hobbies other than hating myself. And so one of the first things I decided to do was like try to learn how to cook real pasta dishes. So I had some purpose every evening. And so, yeah, no, sad story, but now I cook pretty good pasta.
Good. Buongiorno. Okay, Dwayne.
Do you make your own pasta, or do you just cook pre-made pasta though?
So now, at this point, I buy the kind of quasi better stuff at the store, the Rana pasta, if you know what I'm talking about, the one that is in the fridge area. So you only have to like put it in the boiling water for 2 minutes. But I will try to make my own pasta. When you have a Great Dane, it's hard to use your counter to do anything though, because if you walk away, it is gone immediately.
That's why you should stick with a cat. Meow. Dwayne, how did you learn how to cook, or were you all basic? Like, what was your cooking life story?
He's thinking.
Oh, I thought it was frozen. I was like, wait.
I'm sorry, I just locked up. I'm back. I locked up, but I'm back. I don't know what you guys said, but you look like you're having a good time.
You're back from the future?
I'm back. I don't know what happened. What happened?
No, I just basically asked you what y'all are funny. What how like your cooking story? How'd you learn how to cook really well, or like are you still basic, or did your wife teach you how to cook better?
I love to cook. I cook in our house because I'm the best one at it, to be honest. My wife knows that. But, I mean, she'll tell you. I cooked tonight. It's fine. But like yeah, I learned because I had, I was a latchkey kid, so I was home alone all the time. So I learned how to cook with a lot of box meals and stuff as a kid. And then when I went out on my own, I just got like, I was like, well, shit, what do I have in the house? I say house, I got a house. What do I have in my room? And I just learned to cook. I like built this little kitchenette thing in my barracks room when I was in the Army. It was totally illegal, but it was great. I had like a hot plate, the microwave, I had all this shit that I could cook in my room. It was great. So yeah, I enjoy it. It relaxes me. It's good. It's chill. So I like it.
Yeah, shout out to men who actually do know how to cook versus trying to wait on a woman. Like, listen, sir. They're like, you gonna cook for me when you put a ring on it? Okay, I'm not doing that. Like. And I have this thing where, as a man, this is a basic life skill. This is one of my first jokes I remember saying, or one of my first few jokes I remember saying on stage. I haven't used it in a while, but I basically said that, if I come across a man who knows how to cook, I'm eating dick and gourmet food daily. Okay, like that is it. That's it. Like, if a man knows how to cook, you can stuff me twice. I can put that on a t-shirt and wear it. And I can tell who has real food or if it comes from Stouffer's. Let me start off with the first interesting news of the week. Dwayne, let me come to you first. So, Florida man, I know we've been doing different states. I think last time we were in West Virginia, right? But we made it to Florida. Okay. A Florida man was arrested after he stole a woman's gold chain that was valued at $18,000 from her purse while she was in the shower. He told her on the phone, "That's what I do. I take things." What are your thoughts on that, Dwayne?
First of all, who the fuck has an $18,000 necklace? And how do I hook up with them so I can be in a shower? Is the first thing that came to mind. Like, I think I could even get away with that with the wife. Be like, hey, this is business, baby. Like, I had to do this. You know what I mean? I made 18 G's. It's fine. But I love the honesty. I gotta give him that. I love the honesty because I've heard people talk about that with like cheating on people, but that's just who I am. I'm like, damn. But this dude is like, I just commit crimes. I just commit big time crimes. And I mean, that's the most Florida shit I've ever heard. It's like, dude, I live in Florida. This is what I do. I mean, it's a horrible thing, but I'd say I respect his honor.
It sounds like there's a Seinfeld episode back in the day where Jerry gets his car stolen and he calls his car phone and he's like, "Did you steal my car?" And the guy goes, "Yeah." And like throughout the episode, the criminal keeps calling back and asking like, "Where do I find this in your car? This in the glove compartment?" And Jerry's and Kramer are answering it for him. Sounds very much like that to me.
Right.
Oh gosh, that's funny. That's funny. Go ahead, Dwayne.
It's just a very Florida thing to do. It's just it's that. It's like I have guns and I steal shit.
Yeah.
Florida. Go
Balls
Gators.
in your court.
Whatever. I don't know what you say to that.
Let me ask you, and I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question. Again, $18,000 is a lot, right? You're like, whoa, what type of job do you have? Dwayne, what's the most expensive like piece of jewelry that you have ever owned?
Oh, not much.
Somebody given to you.
I got like a rubber ring on, for God's sake. I don't do jewelry. I don't know. My watch, my iPhone, or my Apple Watch, maybe. Does that count? I just don't do. Neither of us are jewelry people. Like, I used to wear a chain when I was young and stupid, and it was like $100. You know what I mean? Like that's the. I don't think ever spending that much money on a piece of jewelry makes sense unless you are just a multi-millionaire. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if it's nothing to you, cool. But I cannot imagine having that in my house. I mean, my God.
What happened to that $100 necklace?
I have no idea. It's gone.
Oh man!
It was like a high school graduation present. You know what I mean? I think I bought some gold one time in like where was I? Some other country. I was like, yeah, this makes sense. I'll buy this here, and it was like the dumbest thing I've ever done. Like I will never wear this in my life. So I just don't wear jewelry, man. It's like I need a watch and a ring, and I'm done.
That's it. What about you, Louis? What would you say is the most expensive thing, like jewelry-wise, that somebody's gifted you or you gifted yourself?
I don't know it's not a gift because he died, but when my grandfather died, I got a pinky ring.
Did not want to laugh at that. I did not want to laugh. I did not want to laugh.
He's an old Italian man with a pinky ring, and so that's probably worth more than he should have paid for it. I don't know, but he's got diamonds and stuff.
That's a good bit. God. You need to use that on stage, man. That's good.
I think maybe a class ring is the only thing I ever wore, and that's the class rings for anyone listening is the biggest scam on the planet. Never buy one; they're dumb. I gave mine away to a German girl because I couldn't afford a wedding ring, and we were engaged. Not the one I'm married to, but another one back in the day. And
a random German girl, just
yes, some chick. And like it was probably 20 years later. She contacted my folks to figure out my address so she could send me my high school class ring back. It was great. So somehow I got it back. The universe is like, no, you need this cheap ass ring.
Wear it next time.
I'll have to find that thing doesn't fit my fat hands anymore. Come on, what are you talking? That was 130 pounds of weight.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
My wife, I think I would be a jewelry guy a little bit more because being Italian, it's kind of part of our culture. But my wife, she just sees like Jersey Italians and New York Italians, and she doesn't want me to be one. So she's made a hard rule: I'm not allowed to wear any chains or any rings other than the wedding ring. And honestly, I'm okay with it. I don't know.
All right.
My wife used to make me, when I'd go to Russia, she'd make me wear a ring on both hands, or Europe in general. They would they wear it on their right hand. So she bought me another ring to wear when I was traveling. So I would and the dudes come up like, hey, are you married when you're on business trips? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, on both hands, bro. Like, what are you talking? Like, leave me alone.
Wear it on a different hand?
Yeah, Europe wears it on the right hand.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yeah. It freaked my family out when we put it on our left hand.
I'm learning different things. Lou, you said like German, Italian, and it was like I didn't know that there were other multiple types of, with the Italian and everything.
I'm just Italian. I'm not German. I don't know.
Oh,
he gave his ring to a German girl. That was the
German. No. You had said your wife had she says that I'm not gonna. Don't be this type of because it comes from like the Italian.
Jersey Italian, like the
Jersey. Okay, I heard listen.
I was thinking it was like there's sweet Italian, there's spicy Italian, there's like zesty. I don't know. There's like
okay.
Italian with ranch, which is witness protection.
Let me go to my next Florida story of the evening, and then we should hopefully have time for our random poll. So another Florida man was arrested after booking an escort. He then tried to have sex with her for free. When she refused, he claimed to be a cop and robbed her at gunpoint. Louis, what are your thoughts on that?
So he booked an escort, and then Yeah, I have questions. Did he sleep? He slept with? I don't know how this works. I've never booked an escort. It seems like there's no deposit you have to put down. There's like if there were ever a job where a deposit would be helpful.
She's like, there is.
Is there? Yeah. Well, so when you say he tried to, I feel like if you book an escort, in my brain, in the movies I've seen, she comes over, and you don't negotiate at that point, do you? The negotiation was already made. So
already made. Yeah.
Is he going to have sex with her? And right as he's about to do it, he stops and says, "By the way, I'm not going to actually pay you." Like he says it out loud before it happens. Is that what happened?
Yes. And she was trying. He basically was trying to get it for free. She says, "No, you need to give me what's owed to me." So then he pulls a gun out of nowhere and robs her.
So like Kevin Costner in Field of Dreams, he pulls out a gun and says, "Like this,
you're coming with me.
You're coming with me."
I had so many questions about this. Was it did he like was he trying to say, hey, you're into me, so this is just regular sex? I don't know.
He flirts with her.
You're not gonna make me pay. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Or was it bad? And then he's like, I can do this, or I can put in a dispute with my credit card company. One of us, something's gonna like Chase can figure it out. I don't know. How does that, if that's how that works, is that
the dispute would that I feel like that would be one way to go about it. Does he get her to say "I love you" and then he says that it's actually now it's an emotional thing?
Whoa. Are you a lawyer, Louis?
I'm
That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. That's smart. Now, what threw me though, I get that. Okay, then he decided he was going to rob her. Cool, whatever. But why the cop part of it? Like, then he pretended to be a cop. Like, all right, well, you're a cop. I'm a cop. What? Like, does he just keep lying?
To scare her, to be like, I'm arresting you for prostitution, to scare her in that way. You know, she didn't get arrested. He got arrested.
So wait, he got paid. So he mugged her. So he got paid for the sex.
They didn't. Well, no. Here's the thing. He tried to have sex with her when he started, like, ripping her clothes off. She's like, no. Give me my money. And he says, oh, I got some money for you.
Now I see what happened. Okay, this guy, he was trying to have sex with her. He couldn't get it up. He didn't have any Viagra. He's like, I'm not paying for it because it didn't actually happen. And she's like, but my time is worth money. He's like, fuck you, I'm a cop. And then he was so embarrassed. He's like, he just pulled out and he's like, bitch, give me money, or at least don't say anything.
Tale as old as time.
You know my only question that I would have about this. My only question I would have about this is
only one.
How did she even make it to the point? Because they both of these guys have mugshots. But my question is for her: how did she even make it to the point to be able to call the police and like identify this man? How do we act like? How she know this was what his name and everything? Because it's Florida man. They don't think right in the brain. Like, how did she get that information to get him turned in? Like, that's what I'm thinking.
And then, what do you say? That's like saying, hey, man, my guy shorted me on weed to the cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
you know what? Oh, wait. One time, this is a true story. That's the first time ever me sharing this story with y'all, or just period on this podcast.
That's a smart move.
Yeah.
One time my car got broken into. This was actually like graduation week or whatever. Car got broken into. They stole my weed. I called 911. Hey, did they take anything? Yeah, they took my weed. I actually said that. I didn't care.
I'd say it now. Like back then, maybe no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is even the Big Lebowski wouldn't say what was in his car when it got stolen. You're just
hey, listen. It's we all make dumb mistakes in our 20s, right? So let me ask.
Make him in my 50s.
I mean, you know what? Hey, that's why the intros. Listen, that's why the intros with you keep getting worse. Let's go to a random poll. Cat's out the bag. Let's go to a random poll. So, Dwayne, let me come to you first.
Okay.
What would you, with both of these interesting news, what would you say is the biggest lie that you've ever caught someone telling right to your face, or someone else you knew said, this person lied to me, this is what they said? Like, either it came from, this person tried to lie to you, or you have a homeboy of yours or a homegirl who told you a crazy story.
I don't know if it's the biggest lie. I thought about, my son, when he was like 16, 17, I caught him vaping. And it was funny because he came downstairs, like his mom goes, "Hey, I'm gonna move your car," and he's like, and all of a sudden he comes hauling ass downstairs, like, "Oh, I got it." And I'm like, "That's not you. That's not who you are. You're late." Like, what is this? I was like, so I come up, I'm like, "What are you hiding?" And he just went this, and he held out a vape, and it wasn't a weed vape, it was just tobacco. But I was freaking. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "Oh my god, why would you want to do this? This is crazy." And then he looked at me, he goes, "I just like playing in the smoke." I'm like, "You're an idiot." I was like, "What are you? You're the dumbest." He goes, "It's just cool to blow the vape smoke. It's freaking cool." I'm like, "That's the dumbest thing." And then I started smoking weed several years later, and I have to admit, one of my favorite things on the planet is blowing weed vape smoke straight into a mirror. I think it's the most fun shit in the planet. So I'm like, it's so fun. I'm 51 years old, and I think it's delightful. You know?
Wait. Did you go through a midlife crisis, or was this like your first time smoking weed, or you did it when you were a teenager? And you recap?
No, I never smoked until I just started a little while ago, because I was in the government for a long time. I was in the Army. I couldn't do it forever, so I never did it. I never did it as a kid. Never did it until just like a little while ago. And I will not say the exact date so as not to incriminate myself. But it's a relatively new development in my development, if you will.
Got you. I love it. Hilarious. Louis, what would you say with you as far as the biggest lie somebody's ever told to your face, or someone else had a huge lie told to them that you personally knew?
I mean, Dwayne brings up a good point. I really feel like that's just kind of being a parent is the biggest lie. It changes every single day. Like when you have kids, they're kind of, just yesterday he had two friends, or was it 2 days ago? He had two friends over, and I walk in the kitchen, there's Nutella all over the counter. And I say, "Hey, what was going on in here?" And he says, "Well, it wasn't us." And I'm like, "So you're suggesting that me or my wife covered the counter in Nutella? That's what you're trying to suggest?" And he's like, "Yeah, I didn't do it." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess my wife smeared Nutella all over the kitchen counter. I don't know."
I'd have rubbed his nose in.
Yeah, just bad
dog.
You know what?
They lie all the time.
They do. And the other one is I have a dog. And so every now and then if stuff gets lost in the house and he knows it was him, he'll say like the dog ate it. It'll be like stuff that the dog would never eat. I'm like, I clean up the dog's shit every day. The dog didn't eat it. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you.
The one time that all of his Halloween candy went missing, and I was just like, "Oh, I know that you're hiding this from me somewhere." Da 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 da. He's like, "I think the dog ate it." And literally for the next 4 days, my dog was shitting out like Mounds wrappers and Three Musketeers wrappers, and so that was the one time it was the truth. So, Boy Who Cried Wolf got it right once.
My daughter told me when she was like 1 year old. We have a great video. It was similar. She ate all the Halloween candy. We hid it on the refrigerator. She made stairs out of the drawers, climbed up, found her on the fridge, whatever. She's like, "I didn't eat all the candy." She goes, the crocodile in my belly ate the Halloween candy. That was my favorite thing. It was the cutest thing ever. She was like a year old. I'm like, it's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. I fell over.
Talk about a lawyer. That right there is a lawyer move right there, because you couldn't prove it.
You can't prove that. Like it could. All I have to do is reasonable doubt. It's reasonable doubt. Crazy.
You know what? I don't have kids. I have a niece. She turned 3, but I will tell you, she made a mess, and of course, it's just me and her made this huge mess. And I said, "Sarai, who did that?" She's like, Gran. Gran's not here. She hasn't been here in a month, Sarai. So who did that, Sarai? And then she takes a pause. It was Sarai.
Is Gran alive though?
Yes, my mom's still
alive. That would have been funnier. That's all I'm saying. If it was like, if my kids were like, "Grandpa did it," like, bullshit.
Let me tell you, I can't say a lie like as far as me, but I will tell you, I had this one of my former homegirls, her husband cheated on her, right? And for this particular day, she found out because she went to the clinic. Well, she confronts him. He was a exterminator at the time. She confronts him and says, "Oh, here to test, you burned me with gonorrhea or whatever." He said, "Well, when I was actually in the attic, a rat escaped and it pissed on me, and the rat's piss got in my bloodstream, and that's why you are burned. And I said, and I was floored for like 5 minutes. For like, you know that Spider-Man meme? That's how it was like point. She said, Kendra, that was called word for the rat was the woman he was messing with. And then, you know, I said, bro, come on now. Like, he really thought that was gonna work? Did he really think?
Come on, man. Come on, man. No, sorry.
And then they have video footage of a rat just leg up in the air, and we find out it was true, you know.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck the world up. Watch it.
This has been great. Louis, let us know where you can your socials, shows coming up, any merch website. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just my name. I did all this shows up on the screen. What's under me? Is that like our names and handles and stuff? Because that's my social. That's all it says. Yeah, and then myname.com is the website. There's merch there. I'm going to Canada, Vancouver, in 2 weeks to do like 9 shows or something, and then Lake Tahoe soon after that. So I'll be around. Just
shit.
Find me. Join my mailing list.
Love it, Mr. Dwayne. Go ahead.
Well, you can find me at White Dwayne Comedy on Instagram and on Facebook and all the TikTok-y things. Let's see. I'll be in New York City Thursday night with my buddy Renee Percy. It's gonna be an absolute blast.
Canadian
local stuff here. Huh? Yeah, another Canadian. Yeah. She's in Canada. I almost said Canadian. She's in Canada tonight doing a show, as a matter of fact. Yeah, New York City. And then I got a little bit of time at home, so it'll be nice. I'll be home for a few weeks before heading to Tulsa, Oklahoma in the middle of the month. But check out DwayneWhiteComedy.com/shows, and that's where everything's at.
Awesome.
Woo! Yeah! Make sure y'all come to Atlanta, man. Like, come on now. Put that on the list.
Atlanta in a heartbeat. I love Atlanta. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. All right. If you like getting cat called out here by men, I'm like, bro, what the heck is wrong with you? They're straight. They be sitting here testing the waters. I'm like, guys, come on now. Like, Dwayne's got rings on each finger, and he's with his wife. Leave him alone. He doesn't want you. Yeah, I'm telling you, you come
Hey,
out
man,
here.
I'm just saying, I went to my first Pride Parade Saturday, and let me tell you, as a straight man, I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel real good. I feel it boosted my self-esteem.
Come on. Let it
I got I've never been complimented so much in my life.
Your ass did look good in those pants, Dwayne.
Hey, man, I've been lifting. Come on. I'm working on the bank.
Y'all are funny. Well, listen, man, thank you to my guests for showing up today. Thank you to the audience for watching. Make sure you guys please follow each of my guests. Make sure you guys support them. Pay the concert tickets. If you can go pay tickets to go see Bon Jovi, who don't care about you, why are you not paying tickets to go see Louis and Dwayne? At least they care about you, all right? They care about you enough for you to show up and support. Like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. With that being said, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. We're out.